Tally ho, it's KingFishOcean, also known as It's Ocean, back again with the finale of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and I'm really sad about that. I'm kind of not ready for this to end. But we have this secret last side story equals, so without any ado, let's get straight into this and let's see how this is all going to end. Okay everyone, we're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk a bit about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. Figured it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, Sayori and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival?
Yeah. So the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most efficient route so we can get to the most of them before the lines get too long.
That has nothing to do with the club, Sayori.
Well, you have to let me finish.
Alright, fine, go ahead.
Right, so we basically get all the food that we can, then we come back here and we all eat together. That's all. That's the plan.
Wow. I got tricked twice by the same joke.
Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better.
Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related, I swear. We can eat together anytime at the festival's a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really got a shot at showing people what the literature club's all about. I tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event.
Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but it's a really good idea.
Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club.
Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club.
Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build.
Yeah!
That's too embarrassing.
Ah, but we'd have so much to talk about.
That's exactly why. I'm sure Natsuki probably feels the same way.
Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything.
I mean, it's the literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right? The only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant.
It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings doesn't matter.
Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start?
I'll start. I was the first to join, after all.
Wouldn't that be me?
I want to go first. I want to do it. I want to go first.
Fine, you can start. I don't mind.
Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like, if it's just a poem, then I can share it without the feeling that I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people, too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monika. And she was sleeping, too.
Don't remind me of that, oh gosh.
But yeah, it seemed like it was so much fun to help start a new club, especially since writing helped me so much. I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up just being me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like Monika was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. Made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the literature club was gonna be a special one for a lot of people.
Yeah, I felt the same way actually. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision.
Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead because she was before she was able to open up a little bit. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten a lot better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too.
I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with, so when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. It's something I never knew how to do or even thought how to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who was easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior, and all the wrong things that I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not just myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. And I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than to speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute that I'm gonna throw up.
Please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute.
Hey, isn't that my line?
Oh. Well, for me, it's actually true, so...
That's a lie, and you know it, Yuri. What are you saying?
Nothing. I finished my part. Somebody else take their turn.
My heart!
Sayori, please take some deep breaths.
Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you're complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show-off.
I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with.
Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club.
I did? Is it cupcakes?
Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes, see?
I knew you were going with that, Natsuki.
Oh no, I forgot that too, god damn it! I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen! Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like the only Monika will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey! Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff, but I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. That's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. Still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me it's all about the feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I really was the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and all I could ever do was, I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you, and I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. On the most part, yeah, but if someone is happy because they, like, kill pigeons or something, I wouldn't say that that's a respectful thing. But I get where she's going with that. You even inspired me to start playing piano. It's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monika can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times, thinking that my way was the best way for everyone. Or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect. That the best thing you can do is to help guide people, rather than do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. She said the thing.
I think that's the most important thing that I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing?
I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us.
With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. Oh, the feeling of chalk on a chalkboard. Oh, no thank you. Oh, no thank you. Really don't like that feeling.
This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side.
Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monika takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it.
I have another one. Sayori writes balance. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person.
That reminds me. Yuri writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things that I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great! We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone turns to look at Natsuki.
Well, everyone took all the chalk, okay? Don't look at me like that, jeez.
You could have just asked. Monika hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki. The Natsuki sighs and writes self-love.
I don't know how far I've gone with it yet, but feels like things are at least on the right track.
So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature?
It is. We still do literature. Friendship and literature.
Friendship and literature for everyone. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right?
Oh my god, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after, though, huh?
Wait, can I brush my hair or something first, please?
Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us.
Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in. Oh, okay. Everybody get ready. And say, Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra! Why can't I see the picture? You motherfucker, why can't we see the picture? I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come, with only 4 members.
Yeah! I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem.
You know, I feel the same way. Kinda want to get some writing done.
Me too.
I think I would like that as well.
Everyone's looking at me again!
I'll do it too, fine, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. The 4 members of the literature club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches and then does the same, but Monika is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand, Monika mouths to herself. Right the way into your heart. There's that line again. Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration. Monika navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Oh, I'm getting the tingles. They're doing another ending again. Don't like that part. Hell yeah! Oh yeah, we bugging on now. Yeah, girl, Sayori, the best girl in the whatever. I was gonna say the whole goddamn game. I said all goddamn game instead. The improved Natsuki. Don't like her in the main game, but she was much more tolerable. She was a lot nicer and more understandable and relatable in the new stuff. And Yuri, our shy queen. And Monika, who I much prefer this version of Monika than the crazy Monika that wants to try and fucking delete everyone. I actually don't know how this has happened. I actually prefer this version of Doki Doki over the horror stuff. I actually think it's so endearing, and I love all of these characters like they're my own friends at this point. And I'm like, holy crap. You know, to see more of this was like, holy crap. So good. So good. It makes me really sad that the horror part exists, to be honest. Because I kind of want it not to anymore. I want this to be the reality, that it's just a visual novel about 4 girls helping each other overcome their issues in life. That's just cute as fuck. It's wholesome as fuck, and I'm completely down for that. I can mess with that, like hell yeah. I can roll with that, is what I meant to say. I get the feeling this is going to end on the photograph they took. The gay moment. The moment that Monika and Yuri realised that they liked each other. I don't care, that's canon in my head now. I've willed it into existence. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. Hell yeah. No, thank you. Thank you for making this wonderful, wonderful story that I'm very endeared by. I knew it. So cute! Oh my god. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The Doki Doki Girls will return in Avengers: Age of Sayori. Right, I don't have any more mail, which is actually pretty crazy. I thought I was gonna have another email after all that. Oh my god, there's 2. So we've got this one, and we got, oh my fucking god. Monika's doing a little kissy pouty face. Natsuki's going like that, and Sayori is clearly the best girl because she's going which is what I would do. And Yuri, for some reason, has made a mustache out of her hair, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's a shy thing or if she's just done it because she thought it would be funny. Maybe she's looking at her hair being like, I don't know, is that funny? I'm not sure. Either way, there's your thumbnail. Hell yes. Well, you'll already have seen it by now. You know what? New wallpaper. We need to. It has to happen. Is there anything else? Still haven't got the final sketch. All the rest of the promo art. Huh. That's really, really fascinating. I've got no more mail either. Right, can I delete any of the files yet? Nope, I still don't have elevated permissions. Because I can't access some of the Easter eggs that the PC version has. One of them, which is really creepy, is you delete Monika or one of the other characters from the game, but it won't let me delete them. But I don't know if maybe I need to get to the second, like the spooky playthrough, and then maybe I can delete them. I don't know. But either way, I don't know how to access a bunch of... I don't know how to delete stuff, and I don't know how to access a bunch of those Easter eggs anymore. I figured maybe those were what I needed in order to get the remaining artwork and things that I need. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Anywho... I'm going to wrap up this series. I will be, for anyone curious, I will be clearing up all the remaining achievements that I have to get in my spare time. But this was the end of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a fantastic time going back through this game, especially with all that side story stuff. To me, I wish the side stories was the main story. You know, as great as the original game is, as much as I love that too, it just, I can't, I'm one of those people, I can't help, especially after all the side stories, but feel like I want them all to have a happy ending, you know? I want them to be like, yeah, you know what, fuck Shinsuke. Why are we all, like, deleting each other? Why is Monika deleting us? Why are we all fighting each other over this boy when we can just freaking be the best of friends and have a great time together? You know? Sisters before misters, I think they say, or whatever, and all that stuff. That's what I want, is them four just to be the best of friends, not a love story or whatever. Also, I love that this photo shows all four girls because Yuri's head is just about, like, high enough to go over the box. That's good. I swear they did that on purpose. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you stuck with all of this series, then thank you very much. If you want to see my initial playthrough, then my original playthrough of the original version of the game, then that's up on my channel as well. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next series. Pip pip toodaloo!